Senior Awards night. I'm Michaela Lunsford, next year's Student Body Co-President.
And I'm Corinne Clem, next year's Student Body Co-President.
On behalf of this year's seniors and faculty of FHS, we would like to welcome you to the 2015 Senior Awards night. This senior class appreciates all the support from the community that makes this night possible.
We would like to give the following instructions to the presenters for the program. First, we would like each presenter to introduce themselves and tell which award they will be presenting.
Second, we would like each presenter to come backstage through the east double doors about 2 or 3 presenters before you are to present your award. We again thank you for your generosity and faith in this year's senior class.
We will now begin the program with the presentation of the Student Council Scholarship. This year, the Student Council is giving out 9 awards. 2 Student Council Scholarship Awards, 2 Sportsmanship Awards, 2 Samaritan Awards, 1 Fine Arts Award, and 2 Outstanding Student Council Awards. These awards have a total monetary value of $2,000. The Student Council raises this money through dances, blood drive, and volleyball and dodgeball tournaments.
First, the Student Council Scholarship. One of the roles of Student Council is to help the student body. One way to help is to award a scholarship to a senior planning on continuing their education at a university, college, junior college, or tech school. Since 1991, the Student Council has given 1 or 2 scholarships each year. This year, the Student Council is pleased to award 2 scholarships in the amount of $500 each. The winners of this scholarship are Tracy Anderman and Kylie Roman. Please come forward and receive your award.
Next, the Fine Arts Award. In 2002, the Student Council began a new annual award called the Fine Arts Award. With the help of the Fine Arts Department, the Student Council picked a person who was extensively involved in the Fine Arts program. This person is hardworking, persistent, inventive, and has the ability to express themselves and their ideas through the arts. A check for $100 goes along with this award. This year's Fine Arts Award goes to Dakota Weber. Please come forward to receive your award.
Next, the Sportsmanship Award. Since 1993, the Student Council, with the cooperation of the coaching staff, has given 2 Sportsmanship Awards. These awards go to 1 male and 1 female senior athlete who exemplifies team sportsmanship. These 2 athletes are true sportsmen, both on and off the field or court. A check for $100 goes along with this award. This year's Sportsmanship Award goes to Alexis Ring and Dakota 9. Please come forward and receive your award.
Next, the Samaritan Award. Beginning in 2012, the Student Council decided to use the money from blood drives to fund this scholarship. We received money from blood drives to award 2 scholarships each year. This scholarship is based not on giving blood, but on community service hours. We are awarding 2 Samaritan scholarships this year. A check for $250 goes along with this award. This year's Samaritan Awards go to Ashley Nelson and Drew Grunwald. Please come forward to receive your award.
Finally, the Outstanding Student Council Member. Each year, the Student Council chooses an outstanding senior student council member. This member spends countless hours helping with the many student council activities. Their tireless enthusiasm and willingness to take on responsibility are only 2 of their outstanding characteristics. A check for $100 goes along with this award. It is my pleasure to announce that the 2014-2015 Outstanding Student Council Member Award goes to two seniors this year. Their names are Alexis Ring and Madison Roberts. Please come forward and
This awards night is proof that some communities, such as Fairfield, still emphasize the importance of education. Speaking on behalf of the whole senior class, we would like to thank you again for your efforts and generosity.
Also, you are all invited to attend the graduation ceremony Sunday, June 7th at 2 p.m. The award ceremony will now continue with the presentation of the Gallon Grad Award. Thank you.
Jones, and this evening I have the honor of delivering an extension of gratitude on behalf of the Mississippi Valley Regional Blood Center as I present this year's Gallon Graduate Achievement Awards. Our acknowledgement this evening recognizes graduating students who have partnered with MVRVC's mission to provide life-saving products for patients in need throughout our community. Students receiving the Gallon Grad Award have donated 8 or more units of blood during their high school tenure. Each of these students has individually had a hand in providing at least 24 blood products as a result of their donations. This year, Fairfield High School students collectively drew over 136 units, resulting in over 400 products for hospitals in our 4-state service region, including Jefferson County Health Center locally. Although we may quantify the gallons donated for our 6 recipients this evening, please accept our appreciation for each and every donor, along with Mrs. Grunwald and the Student Council for hosting the blood drives here at Fairfield High School. The winners this evening will receive a red cord to wear at graduation. Please join me in congratulating our Fairfield High School 2015 Gallon graduates, Evan Wood, Dakota Weber, Landon Griner, James Kyle, Cameron Jackson, and Ashley Nelson. Come on up.
Good evening. My name is Jim Edgston. I'm the band director here at Fairfield High School. I've got 2 awards to give away that are national awards. They have no money attached to them, so we're preparing the students to have a future in music. There will be no money involved. So I'm going to switch it in the program, though, and the first award is the Louis Armstrong Award, and it's given each year to a graduating band member in high schools throughout the country. The award recognizes outstanding achievement by an instrumentalist in the field of jazz as demonstrated through superior musicianship, character, and individual creativity demonstrated through improvisation. It has become a nationwide symbol of excellence and achievement in high school jazz. This year's recipient is an outstanding musician and jazz player. He's been a prominent member of the jazz band for all 4 years and has developed as a jazz player and soloist through his time spent playing with the jazz band. Talented and already skilled on his instruments, when he came to us at his freshman year, he was selected as a member of the jazz band that year. He came in ready to play, learn, and to do great things on his instrument. He has demonstrated outstanding talent on his saxophone and has shown his unique ability to improvise. The jazz band plays music that requires improvised solos, and we know we could always count on him to step up and play one of them for us. The lot of credit goes to this person who has helped hold this group together and rise to its high level of excellence over the past 4 years. This year's Louis Armstrong Jazz Award goes to Duncan Phipps. The second award is the John Philip Sousa Award, and it's given each year to a graduating band member in high schools throughout the country. Also, this award recognizes outstanding dedication and superior musicianship. It has become a nationwide symbol of excellence in musical achievement. The award is given to the student considered to be outstanding in the areas of musicianship, talent, attitude, leadership, and responsibility. This year's recipient has one of the highest point totals ever that was used to determine this award, and also was chosen by vote of her peers overwhelmingly by her fellow band members. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. Based on the criteria of musicianship, this person has shown outstanding talent in solos, ensembles, jazz, and special groups. This person has played in every instrumental group the high school offers, has accompanied choirs, and has played in community bands and community jazz bands. She's even entertained people all over Europe as she toured with the Iowa Ambassadors Band last summer. She has done nearly everything in the music department that can be done, including trying out for All-State for all 4 years. And even though the odds were against her, she never gave up, and by her senior year was called back for an All-State audition, which means she was really close. In her life and her academics, she is every bit of a perfectionist, which has made her become the outstanding player that she is. If you have heard her play, you will remember it. She will be leaving this band and the entire school a better place because of her participation in our activity. This year's John Philip Sousa Award goes to Clara Kelly.
I'm going to change the order of my awards too. I'm going to start with the Quincy Jones Award. The Quincy Jones Musicianship Award recognizes students who show great musicianship and creativity throughout their high school career and has shown an interest in many facets of music. Basically, it is the Versatility Award. The recipient this year has certainly done this. This student has never been afraid to leave their comfort zone. In fact, I am pretty sure the student doesn't really have a discomfort zone in them. While not getting every solo they went for, this student never shied away from any challenge and ended up getting multiple solos. This student has written songs and has even had an arrangement performed by a school group. When we suddenly needed vocal percussion on a song, this student was easily up to the challenge and beatboxed at the state jazz championships. While this student has been in every group offered at the school, I'm pretty sure he had the most fun in the men's ensemble, known as Guys. What other group can you say that you had solo in the Misty Mountains theme, as well as Britney Spears in a Britney Spears song? This is a lot of success for someone who only joined choir because they wanted to go to Disney World. It didn't work out for him that well. But because of all of this versatility, I am pleased to present the 2015 Quincy Jones Award to Solomon Maselli. I heard he wasn't coming tonight, and actually I sighed a breath of relief. I was worried he would come in on a zip line or something, so that is fine. But when you see him, congratulate him. We will move right on to the National School Choral Award. The National School Choral Award is presented annually to the top male and female student in recognition of singular merit, ability, achievement, and outstanding contributions to the success of the vocal music program. The individuals should have demonstrated an unusual degree of loyalty, cooperation, and high qualities of conduct. The senior members of the choir are balloted by their peers and by the music faculty. This year, we are graduating 24 seniors from our choirs. Many of these students have done incredible things in vocal music. Students have performed in several venues from Fairfield High School Auditorium to the cathedrals of Europe, singing in our local concerts or being the opening acts of legends of music. Many will pursue a career in music, and hopefully all will continue singing throughout their lives. There is some great talent here. I have had good times and bad times with each of them, but I would never trade a moment. Each one of these students is special. For all these reasons, selecting a winner for the National School Choral Award was very difficult, but I am pleased with this year's recipients. The recipients this year have been in choir for all 4 years, participating in every group offered by the vocal department. This amounts to several hundreds of hours of their time that these students have contributed to the vocal department. Both of these students are known for their direct approach to problems, always facing them head-on, which has helped them to be very effective section leaders. It has been a true pleasure to watch them both teach as section leaders. And let me emphasize, not play the parts, not parrot the things that I told them to say, not simply singing through the section's parts and hoping they get it, and not simply floundering through and hoping for happy accidents in the rehearsals they run. With strategically planned rehearsals that they came up with, they teach. And they have done a wonderful job. More than once, I have been present for the beginning of a sectional, and one of these students has started by saying, hey, we're going to measure X, and when we get to measure Y, I want you to hold your pitch. I didn't learn about that rehearsal strategy until college, and here these high school students are doing it with their peers. It's so thrilling. While there are many similarities between the two recipients, I will remember them each very differently. With one, I shared some harsh reality check type talks. With the other, I've shared tea at stressful times. Both have shared their very unique senses of humor with me, while I've awkwardly shown off my own unique sense of humor. I couldn't be more pleased with the National School Choral Award recipients, Dakota Weber and Evan Wood.
I'm Diane Gowdy with the Business Education and Career Tech Department here at Fairfield High School. Each year, my professional organization, the Iowa Business Education Association, recognizes outstanding business students. IBA member business educators across the state of Iowa are invited to participate in the IBA Outstanding Business Student Recognition Program. Students nominated for this honor must meet or exceed an outstanding level for 5 employability skills, including work habits and attitudes, cooperation, commitment to quality, quantity of work, as well as attendance and punctuality. For the 3rd year in a row, I would like to honor outstanding business students of Fairfield High School. Tonight, would you please join me with a round of applause for Madison Roberts and Leonore Gonzalez. These students have outstanding work habits and attitudes. They show initiative, they follow through on tasks, they respond well to change. Even when the web design software doesn't work like it did today, she stood there and she was very calm and collected about it. She facilitates positive group dynamics. Both of the girls always turn in work with outstanding accuracy and thoroughness. I wish everyone exceeded the requirements as well as these 2 students do. Their quantity of work is exceptional, and they have great attendance and punctuality. Thank you for being outstanding business students, Madison and Leonore.
Career and Tech Department here at Fairfield High School consists of the following areas: business taught by Mr. Brad Rupp and Mrs. Diane Gowdy. Family Consumer Science, taught by Mrs. Christina Freeman and myself. Agriculture, taught by Miss Courtney Taglauer. Industrial Technology, taught by Mr. Rob Mitchell and Mr. Trevor Smith, and Project Lead the Way, also taught by Mr. Rob Mitchell and Mr. Trevor Smith. Fairfield High School is proud of the fact we have career technical areas the students can choose to take as electives. Students can choose to take their core courses and then add elective courses of interest to them. Many students might choose a class or two per area. Other students like to focus on many classes in the CTE department. Today, our department would like to recognize our completers. In our areas, if you take and complete 6 or more of our classes in one area, you are then considered a completer. In Family Consumer Science, the classes you could take are Clothing and Merchandising, Housing and Interior Design, Foods and Nutrition, Advanced Foods, Independent Living, Parenting and Child Development, Teen Living, and Life Essentials. Today, I would like to recognize the following completers in Family Consumer Science. When I call your name, please come forward. Kylie Williams, Derek Robinson, Melanie Polson, Cameron Jackson, Landon Griner, Caitlin Pearson, and Sabrina Gilmore. Kylie Williams has taken 6 of the classes. She's taken Life Essentials, Teen Living, Foods and Nutrition, Independent Living, Parenting and Child Development, and Advanced Foods. Derek Robinson has also taken 6 classes: Life Essentials, Parenting and Child Development, Foods and Nutrition, Independent Living, Housing and Interior Design, and Advanced Foods. Melanie Polson has taken 6 classes: Life Essentials, Teen Living, Parenting, Independent Living, Foods, and Advanced Foods. Cameron Jackson has also taken 6 classes: Life Essentials, Parenting, Independent Living, Foods, Teen Living, and Advanced Foods. Landon Griner has taken 6 classes: Life Essentials, Teen Living, Parenting, Foods, Advanced Foods, and Independent Living. Caitlin Pearson has taken 6 classes: Life Essentials, Foods, Parenting, Teen Living, Advanced Foods, and Independent Living. And Sabrina Gilmore has taken 8 classes, which means that she's taken all of the classes that are offered through the Family Consumer Science Department. So, Life Essentials, Teen Living, Parenting, Foods, Independent Living, Advanced Foods, Clothing, and Housing. Congratulations.
In the Agricultural Education Department, we offer the following courses to choose from: Ag Business, Ag Exploration, Ag Mechanics and Advanced Ag Mechanics, Animal Science, Horse and Small Animal, Horticulture and Advanced Horticulture, and Wildlife Management. The following students are completers in the area of agricultural education, taking 6 or more semesters of ag courses. The first is Madison Applera. Madison has taken Ag Business, Ag Exploration, Horticulture, Advanced Horticulture, and Wildlife Management. Edwin Denny. Edwin has taken Agricultural Exploration, Ag Mechanics, Animal Science, Horse and Small Animal, Horticulture and Advanced Horticulture, and Wildlife Management. Justin Kyle. Justin has taken Ag Business, Ag Exploration, Ag Mechanics and Advanced Ag Mechanics, Animal Science, Horse and Small Animal, Horticulture and Advanced Horticulture, and Wildlife Management. Jessica Moore. Jessica has taken Agricultural Business, Animal Science, Horse and Small Animal, Horticulture and Advanced Horticulture, and Wildlife Management. Colton Stacy. Colton has taken Ag Business, Ag Exploration, Animal Science, and Horticulture. And JT Tedrow. He's taken Ag Business, Ag Exploration, Ag Mechanics, and Advanced Ag Mechanics. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm still Diane Gowdy, and I just think that business is the language of the world, and so I'm really glad to be here to talk about this. We have a lot of classes here at Fairfield High School that offer a diverse cross-section of business classes. One of my business department completers is a gentleman who business is probably not his career of choice, but I'm very proud of him because he started 4 years ago when he was just a little freshman, and he followed through for 4 years. Doug Bonnet, would you please come forward? Doug started with Intro to Business, Life Essentials, Accounting 1, Business Law, Intro to Computers, and now is in my entrepreneurship class. So if you need a small business developed, here is the man. Congratulations. I would also like to say that we do have a school to work program here at the high school where students can experience industry and some of their career vocational aptitudes and experience them in a work setting. And tonight I'd like to recognize Leonor Gonzalez as our second completer of the business program. Leonor has taken Intro to Business, Life Essentials, Multimedia, Intro to Computers, and she currently is finishing her School to Work program at Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated. Congratulations, Leonor.
Good evening. I'm Karen Swanson, the Director of High School Programs at Indian Hills Community College.
I'm Tom Rubel, the Executive Dean of Regional Economic Advancement at Indian Hills College.
We are here to present the Fairfield Area Career Academy Completer Awards and acknowledge the students who will receive a cord to wear at graduation. We're very fortunate to be able to develop a partnership with multiple schools, Fairfield High School being our host entity for the Fairfield Area Career Academy. Harmony High School, as well as Cardinal High School, is also involved in this endeavor. Within this Career Academy, which began in 2011, we have seen many students go through in the different sectors that we offer, and they are able to decide and determine if the career path that they were thinking was what they wanted to do is actually the direction that they want to go. Many of the students who will be coming up on stage will have earned 30 or more college credits before they actually graduate from high school. Some of them have earned over 40 college credits. Some will go on to Indian Hills Community College, some will go into the workforce, and some will go on to another college. But all of them will have gained tremendous experience and be able to determine what they want to do in their future. So at this time, I'd like to call forward the students who completed both the first year and the second year of the Career Academy. When they come up, I'd like for you to line up on stage. Please hold your applause until we have all the students up here.
I do congratulate the students on their achievements. This is a very planful way to put your future together, and so congratulations on behalf of Indian Hills Community College. Representing Health Science Academy, Jacqueline Goodall, Brianna Ridley, Ashley Nelson, Tatum Frezia, Danielle Smith. Representing the Industrial Maintenance Academy, Kyle Sanders, Trevor Starnes, Louis Tomes. Representing the Business Finance Academy, Michael Brooks, Zachary Brooks, Cody Kraft, Tanner Dio, Audrey Hammis, Mackenzie McClure, Trent Daglar, and Carly Williams.
These students will be wearing their Indian Hills Community College cords at graduation, and we're very, very proud of you.
My name is Lou Toma, and I'm here to present the Gene Toma Memorial Scholarship. I'd like to congratulate the class on all your achievements this year. I certainly hope you reach your goals and you continue your education. My mother was a longtime educator and guidance counselor here at the high school, and her main goal in life was to see to it that every student that wanted to continue their education was able to do so. Tonight, I'd like to present a $500 scholarship to Duncan Phipps.
Good evening. My name is Kelsey Best, and this is my sister, Brittany. We are here to present the Brian Scott Best Memorial Scholarship. Our father, Brian Best, was a 1984 Fairfield graduate. While in high school, he participated in many sports, including basketball, baseball, and golf. Even in his adult life, athletics remained a big part of his daily activity.
Continuing his education after high school was important, and he was proud to have earned a degree from the University of Iowa. This award is given to a student athlete that demonstrates potential for success in college. We are proud to present this year's award of $500 to Drew Grunwald. Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Claire Kelly, and these are my siblings, Grace and Henry Kelly. Tonight we are here to present the Chris Kelly Memorial Scholarship, which is 2 scholarships for $500 each. Our dad, Chris Kelly, died of kidney cancer in 2012. Chris was a class of '92 Fairfield graduate. He lettered in football, basketball, baseball, and track at FHS.
Our dad went on to accomplish his goals and doing big things. He had a passion for sports. He went on using all the skills he obtained here to impact the lives of so many. Our chosen applicants are optimists and plan to achieve big goals, just like our dad.
Our chosen recipients are Mackenzie McClure
and Alexis Ring.
Congratulations.
Clinic. I'm here to present the Robert Ryan MD Scholarship in Nursing. Dr. Ryan practiced in Fairfield from 1947 to 76 and died in 2009. But due to his generosity, we're entering our 17th year of the scholarship and should have many more years left ahead of us. Dr. Ryan appreciated the experience and training of nurses in guaranteeing us good care in our local area. And for that reason, we present a scholarship every year for $2,000. This year's recipient will be Harley Novak.
I'm Margaret Kelly. Tyseen Weber couldn't be with us tonight to present the Batavia Days Committee Scholarship. The Batavia Days Committee focuses on the applicant's service to their communities and how well they articulate their goals for the future. This year's recipients of the Batavia Days Scholarship for $250 each are Sierra Simmons and Megan Shalongoski. I was asked to coordinate the scholarship program this year. It's been a great pleasure. I'm impressed with these seniors, with the way they filled out these applications and with their effort and their dedication in academics, activities, and community service during their high school careers. Thus, they have many accomplishments to list on the applications. Well done. I'm convinced that in their future endeavors, they will enhance the quality of life for their families and communities wherever they may go. There is a note of thanks in your program. We are so very grateful for the support of parents and community. It is really a gift to live in a place where so many are dedicated to the success of children and youth. I want to extend a particular thank you to the Greater Jefferson County Foundation Board of Directors. They administer all the scholarships on the right side of your program. And the foundation is celebrating 40 years of service to this community. Congratulations. We don't have time for me to thank everyone who helped bring this event together, and you're probably thinking, thank goodness. But I do want to say thanks to Marcy Dunlap and Tina Breen from Central Office, who assisted with posting the applications to the district website and with printing the program. Thanks to Aaron Becker and Mark Epperson as well. And one of the reasons these seniors are such great scholarship applicants is that they participate and excel in so many things. 2 of tonight's recipients are state track qualifiers. Their team left for Des Moines after school today, but so that they could participate in this program, Mr. Courtwright will drive them to Des Moines when the program is over. Thank you, Jeff. Excuse me. So now for the next scholarship. The Jefferson County Health Center Auxiliary is just one of the community service organizations to support this program. These individuals provide services to the health center, staff, and patients, and are perhaps best known for sponsoring the hospital gift shop and the bargain box. The funds generated from these sources make it possible for the auxiliary to award scholarships 3 times a year to county residents, recent and non-recent graduates who are pursuing a career in a medically related field. Tonight, we're awarding 4 $1,500 scholarships to graduating seniors. They are Madison Roberts, Drew Grunwald, Emma Lemlin, and Zach Smith. Please join me in congratulating them.
The Arc of Jefferson and nearby counties recently announced the 2015 Susan Presley Scholarship recipient. I'm Kathy Henry, and I'm a board member. The Arc is a nonprofit advocacy organization, and we have been in existence for over 40 years as a local chapter. As an organization, some of the projects we encompass are community education about disabilities. We donate money for the Special Olympics activities. We donate for respite weekends. We encourage progressive government legislation. We provide extra funding for Challenger Little League. We donate money for camperships to Camp Courageous, and we offer scholarships to students that are seniors in the high school. We fundraise during the year by having school dances and a large silent auction at the Jefferson County Fair. Membership to the ARC is $20, and we always welcome new members. We are committed to securing for all people with a disability the opportunity to choose and realize their goals of where and how they live, learn, work, and play. The ARC Scholarship is in memory of Susan Presley. Susan was a resident of Fairfield and taught special education at Pence and Lincoln Elementary Schools and was an active member of the ARC. She became a consultant for the AEA, and autism became an area of interest for her. At the time of her death, she was taking advanced training and a leadership role in this field. This scholarship is in her memory. We are proud to announce this year's recipient of the ARC Susan Presley Scholarship. Caleb Graneman will be attending Indian Hills in the fall. The $500 scholarship will help defray his college expenses. Congratulations, Caleb. He could not be here tonight. He had to work. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Congratulations, class of 2015. Welcome, family and friend. My name is Diane Boyles, and I'm here on behalf of Midwest One Bank. Every year, Midwest One Bank gives a $1,000 scholarship to a graduate that is pursuing a degree in business-related field. I want to thank everyone that applied for this scholarship this year. They were all great applicants. As in every year, it was a very tough decision. We want to wish all of the 2015 graduating class great success in whatever you pursue. This year, on behalf of Midwest One Bank, it is my privilege to tell you this year's $1,000 scholarship goes to Madison Roberts. Congratulations, Madison. Thank you.
Evening. My name is Curtis Brewington. With me tonight, I present the Ryan Brewington Memorial Scholarship to Josh Brewington, Billy Moran, and Wilson Gent. The Ryan Brewington Memorial Scholarship is being given in memory of the 2010 Fairfield High School graduate Ryan Brewington, honoring his success in academics, sports, and community involvement. While in high school, Ryan participated in a variety of sports, including baseball, football, wrestling, and tennis. He was the 135-pound wrestling state qualifier in 2010 and held the takedown record on a team that year. School was important to Ryan, and he carried a high grade point average. After graduation from Fairfield, he attended William Penn University in Oskaloosa, Iowa. He was on the dean's list in the spring of 2014 and graduated in 2014 with a bachelor's degree in education. Ryan coached the Fairfield Eagles Little League team, served on a Little League board, and was umpire-in-chief. Ultimately, Ryan wanted to motivate and inspire students to set goals and create a vision for their future. I could take a moment and share a portion of his cover letter on applying for his first teaching position. Ryan's words, March 9th, 2014, to whom it may concern. Please accept my application for your teaching position. I would love to teach for your school district. I'm excited to begin my career as a teacher. I have been working towards this since my sophomore year in high school, which is when I decided there was nothing else I wanted to do more than teach. I'm on track to obtain my math and coaching endorsements this spring, and I enjoy finding new ways of helping students learn and ultimately reach their full potential. Ryan set goals and achieved them. He had a vision, and he was living it. He had just received his first teaching position to begin the 2014-15 school year at Cardinal Community School District. It is my hope that through this scholarship, Ryan's goals and vision as an educator may continue, lighting an eternal flame in his memory. This scholarship of $500 is awarded to the one deserving male or female who met the following academic, athletic, and community service criteria: a multi-sport athlete, a GPA of 3.2 or better, active in their community or volunteer work. Students were to write an essay and explain how dedication, determination, and discipline have helped them achieve their goals in these areas of criteria, and how these characteristics will help them attain their vision for their future. I'd like to share a quick quote from Mario Andretti. Desire is the key to motivation, but it's determination and commitment to an unrelenting pursuit of your goal, a commitment to excellence that will enable you to attain the success you seek. And on behalf of myself and Ryan's team, I'd like to present this year's Ryan Brewington Memorial Scholarship to Mackenzie McClure.
I'm Teresa Taylor, and I have 2 scholarships to present this evening. The first one is from B&B Propane. The scholarship committee reviewed 220 applications this year, and they selected 8 recipients from high schools in the areas that we service in Southeast Iowa, Western Illinois, and Northeast Missouri. The scholarships are $500 each, and our B&B Propane recipient tonight is Ashley Nelson. Our second scholarship tonight is a Jet Stop Scholarship. The scholarship committee reviewed 130 applications and chose 5 recipients from Southeast Iowa. Our Jet Stop recipient tonight is Sydney Page Adam.
Good evening. My name is Trent Hamlis, and on behalf of the Fairfield Manufacturers Association, I'm here to award 2 scholarships in the amount of $500. The Fairfield Manufacturers Association consists of 20 local companies and employs close to 1,600 people in the community. The organization meets once a month to discuss best practices and continuing trends, as well as policies that are changing. Through its membership, we are able to offer these 2 scholarships, and they go to Lenore Gonzalez and Trent Haglar. Congratulations.
Good evening. I'm Tammy Nelson-Pleen, and I'm a science specialist at Great Prairie EEA, and I am pleased to finally have the opportunity to present the Vic Rail Scholarship Award tonight. Mr. Rail was a professor at Parsons and later a math instructor here at Fairfield. He believed all students could learn, and his passion for teaching is evidenced by the scholarship that was started by 6 of his former students. I represent the second generation of those students, as my father was a student for Vic at Parsons, and I had him for Algebra 2 here at Fairfield. Vic had a gift for making mathematics accessible for his students. I remember thinking that I wasn't a very big math student, but I would always emerge at the end of every period thinking, I think I got this. He was always circulating the room, encouraging, redirecting when it was needed, and engaging in conversations with his students. We loved him as an instructor. When I returned to teach here in the early 80s, it was Vic's recommendation that I could actually handle a job that landed me my first teaching job. And it allowed me to not only have the privilege of being a former student, but also to be a colleague. He was a great mentor. It is an honor for me tonight to present this year's Vic Rail Scholarships. There are 2 of them. Each of them are for $1,500, and I hope I do not mess up these names. To Narendra Martin and Ian Gottschall.
Good evening. I'm Doug Alexander, immediate past exalted ruler of the Fairfield Elks Lodge, number 1192 of the Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks. Many people do not realize this, but the Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks of the United States of America are second only to the U.S. government in scholarship dollars awarded annually. And I'm privileged here tonight to be able to hand out some scholarships this evening. But first, a word to you sophomores and juniors out there. A lot of these seniors have been leaving a lot of money on the table. There are Elks scholarships galore out there for the taking. You just have to apply for them. So don't wait till January, don't wait till February. When you start classes in September, get online, get on elks.org, get on the State Iowa Association of Elks. There are scholarships out there. Most of them, all you have to do, especially our vocational grants, is apply for them. This year, the vocational grants that we're handing out from the State Association are only $500, but next year they're going to be $1,500. And so I encourage you to go after these. Tonight, it's my privilege to present the Fairfield Elks Lodge number 1192 Charitable Trust Scholarship of $1,000 to Tracy Anderman. It's also my privilege this evening to present it's a most valuable student grant from the Iowa Elks Association. And this is in the amount of $500 to Ashley Nelson. Then I've got 2 vocational grants tonight, and this is for, the non-typical student going into welding, agriculture, all kinds of different trades type things, whether it be Southeastern, Indian Hills, Kirkwood, whatever. And they're going up to $1,500 next year. Unfortunately, they're just $500 this year. The first one I get to hand out is to Drew Grunwald. And the second one is to J.T. Tedrow. It looks like JT made it. All right, thank you very much.
Good evening. My name is Adrian Dickey. It's a pleasure to be here tonight on behalf of Harold Dickey Transport and the Iowa Motor Truck Association. This evening, I'm honored to be awarded a $1,000 scholarship to one of your graduating seniors. The Harold Dickey Memorial Scholarship was established in 1994 by my family and is distributed through the Iowa Motor Truck Association. Since the start of this scholarship, over 200 scholarships have been awarded to Iowa seniors. The scholarship is open to graduating seniors throughout the entire state. The selection committee from Des Moines reviews the applicants and selects a recipient based on extraordinary achievements in the areas of arts, academics, athletics, extracurricular activities, and involvement within his or her community. This scholarship differs from most scholarships in that financial need is not a requirement, and the applicants are asked to share how a certain life experience has changed their life. It is an honor to be awarded a scholarship to a senior from Fairfield, so close to where our company is located. This year's recipient of the Harold Dickey Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 is to Miss Ashley Nelson.
Good evening. My name is Larry Pettit, and I'm presenting the Mary F. Pettit Memorial Scholarship. Mary Pettit was a member of the FHS faculty for many years, and upon her retirement also served several terms on the school board. Higher education was of great importance to her, and she felt that everyone should have an opportunity to pursue that. It is my pleasure this evening to present a $500 scholarship to Madison Roberts.
Good evening. I'm Chad Thompson. I am here representing the Education Foundation of Fairfield Public Schools. For those of you not familiar with the Education Foundation, besides overseeing the Thomas and Violet Brown Scholarship, the Education Foundation also oversees an endowment fund, and we issue grants based on applications from teachers and staff in the Fairfield Community School System. This year, with some assistance from the Greater Jefferson County Foundation and our endowment fund, the Education Foundation was able to award over $38,000 of grants to the Fairfield Community School System in support of all grade levels and all buildings. So seniors, I would feel pretty confident in saying that in some way, shape, or form, and actually all students, but we're talking seniors tonight, that if you've been impacted in some way, shape, or form in your classroom experience by a grant from the Education Foundation. We would also encourage you as you go forward and find much success, as we know you will, that you can consider and continue to support the educational programs, either by remembering the Fairfield Community School System or in the towns and cities that you live. The Thomas and Violet Brown Scholarship, this is the 11th year for this scholarship, which exists because of a generosity of a local couple, their commitment to higher education and its benefits to society, and their desire to provide a helping hand to a worthy graduating senior at Fairfield High School. The applicants for this scholarship must attend a 4-year accredited college or university within the state of Iowa. The applicant must be in the top 1/3 of their graduating class, exhibit good moral character, desire a Bachelor of Arts or a Bachelor of Science degree, and show some financial need. This scholarship is unique in that it is renewable for 3 additional years, provided that the recipient shows continued progress towards a degree and maintains at least a 2.5 GPA on a 4.0 scale. The The subsequent year's scholarship amount is determined annually based on the Scholarship Endowment Fund. So the 2015 recipient of the Thomas and Violet Brown Scholarship in the amount of $6,970 is Emma Lemlin.
Hello, I'm Fred Huckey. Together with Gene Mercer, I'm the co-president of the Fairfield Community Education Association. That's our teachers' professional organization. I was not on the committee that chose this student, but I was told this is an excellent choice. And then when I saw the name, I remember her from my speech class, so I have to agree. And I'm happy to give a check for $500 to Megan Chelangoski.
Good evening. My name is Kathy Thornton, along with Kathy Winkleman. I'm the branch manager of Community First Credit Union here in Fairfield. Each year, Community First Credit Union awards $15,000 in scholarships to our senior high school members that demonstrate academic excellence. The C-First Board of Directors started the tradition years ago, and it is an example of how the credit union philosophy of people helping people is put into action. On behalf of Community First Credit Union, it is our privilege to award Madison Roberts with the C-First Scholarship in the amount of $500.
My name is Courtney Taglar, and the first scholarship I will be awarding tonight is the FFA Chapter Scholarship. This is awarded to 2 FFA members who have been actively involved in our FFA chapter and are furthering their education in an ag-related field. This year's recipients are Ashley Nelson and Trent Taglar. And the second scholarship I will be presenting is on behalf of the Fairfield FFA alumni. The alumni chapter gives out 2 scholarships to FFA members who have been actively involved in the FFA chapter and are pursuing degrees in agriculture. They have selected Ashley Nelson and Trent Taglar as this year's recipients of $250 scholarships. And I will also be presenting the Jefferson County Farm Bureau Scholarship, and I would like to present Trent Taglar with this scholarship. This scholarship is awarded to a high school senior pursuing a degree in one of over 200 rewarding fields of agriculture and whose family is a Farm Bureau member. Congratulations, Trent, and good luck with your educational goals.
I'm Sherry Taglar, and I will be presenting 2 $250 scholarships on behalf of the Jefferson County 4-H Youth Committee. The scholarships are given to an active Jefferson County 4-H member who is a current graduate and planning to further their education within 1 year of graduation. I am pleased to present this year's scholarships to Jolie Burkhart and Trent Taglar.
Good evening. My name is Brad Lauderman. I'm newly elected to the county extension, Iowa State County Extension of Jefferson County, and appointed vice chair. So I just want to say thank you to the community as well for the scholarships given out tonight. They asked me to do this, and I said, sure. I was here about a year or two ago for myself. Looked at the year, and it was 19 years ago that I was here. So it goes by quick. I know you guys have heard that before. But I want to present two $250 scholarships to Jolie Burkhart and Trent Tagler.
Hi, we're Virgil and Jane Simmons, and we're representing the Fairfield Kiwanis Club. I'd asked Margaret Kelly if I had about an hour to speak. She said no. I'm surprised she didn't come out here and rip the mic away from me. Anyway, I just have a few tidbits I'd like to share with you about Kiwanis. Kiwanis is a global organization of volunteers dedicated to improving the world, one child and one community at a time. So when we're done here, we're heading over to Thelma. No, not really. They have their own club, so they can take care of theirs. Anyway, Kiwanis International is celebrating its 100th anniversary this year, and the Fairfield Kiwanis Club is celebrating their 50th anniversary this year. So we're happy to be a part of this community for that amount of time. And we're best known probably for the Kiwanis Kids Day and Pancake 10. I'm sure all of you are familiar with those. And we have many other activities and projects that we're involved with throughout the year. And we thank you that you've supported us for all these years. And because of that, we have 4 $1,000 scholarships that we're offering today. And my wife will name those off for you.
The Kiwanis Scholarship recipients this year are Sydney Adam, Jolie Burkhart, Ashley Nelson, and Nicole Wheeler. Please join us in congratulating outstanding students.
Scholarship on the program is the Iowa State Bank and Trust Business Scholarship. And I know he's moved here, so I don't know much about the scholarship except that it is $4,000. Special emphasis was given to applicants who plan to go into business. They had to articulate their career goals in their application. And this year's recipient, which I do know, is Leonore Gonzalez.
Good evening. My name is Ed Kalani, and I represent the Jefferson County Republicans. This year marks the 14th year in which the Jefferson County Republican Scholarship has been awarded. The scholarship was founded by former Senator Dave Miller. Framers of our Constitution established that the ultimate authority of government is vested in people. So we thought, what better way to award a scholarship than to include an essay question that hopefully results in a better understanding of our Constitution and the principles of freedom and liberty upon which it was founded. This year we received some great essays. It was a tough decision, but it's my great pleasure to announce that this year's Jefferson County Republican Scholarship Award for $500 goes to Drew Grunwald.
Good evening. My name is Mark Epperson. I am the guidance counselor here at Fairfield High School. I'd like to begin by congratulating all of our seniors and thanking them for their many contributions to FHS over the years. And also like to return the thanks to Margaret Kelly for all she has done this year in helping out and taking the lead role on this scholarship program. The first award of several that I have tonight is the Denise Dahlner Memorial Scholarship. This award was made possible through an endowment in memory of Denise Dahlner, who graduated from Fairfield High School in 1997 and died November 6th later that same year. The recipient was selected by a committee from the Batavia United Methodist Church. This year, the recipient of the $200 Denise Dahlner Memorial Scholarship is Drew Grunwald. Pepsi-Cola Company offers many incentives to our school. This is the 15th year they are promoting involvement in activities and academic performance. This is a $1,000 award given annually to be applied to the recipient's expenses at the college, university, community college, or technical school of their choice. Academic achievement, extracurricular involvement, financial need, and articulation of future plans are all considered in making this selection. This year's recipient receiving a $1,000 scholarship is Jasmine Elmore. The Pat Gehring Memorial Scholarship was created to provide financial assistance to students entering college. Students pursuing a degree in dance, music, theater, or other fine arts are given special consideration. This year's scholarship of $400 goes to Jolie Burkhardt. And finally, I'm going off the script here a little bit. I'm going to do this a little differently too. I'd like to recognize 4 seniors on a recent honor earlier this week. So to do this a little backwards, I'm going to have Tracy Anderman, Emma Lemlin, Dakota Nye, and Trent Taglar come forward while I tell the audience why I'm having you come forward. Internationally renowned opera singer and Centerville, Iowa native Simon Estes visited Fairfield recently and was a terrific guest speaker here at the FHS Auditorium for all high school students earlier on Monday. Prior to his arrival in Fairfield, our school was contacted by members of the Simon Estes Foundation. Its mission is to support the health, nutrition, and education of students by awarding scholarships to graduating high school seniors to the many Iowa high schools that Simon visits. 4 FHS students were nominated for this honor, and all were named finalists after submitting a written application. After individual interviews with foundation representatives, each student was rewarded with a scholarship check. On behalf of the Fairfield High School staff, I congratulate Tracy Anderman, Emma Lemlin, Dakota Nye, and Trent Taglar for this honor.
Good evening, everyone. I am Becky Schmitz, Jefferson County Supervisor, and I am here in the place of Kurt Hansen, your state representative. They are hopefully finishing up the legislative year, and we're keeping our fingers crossed for education funding. I am representing the Jefferson County Democratic Party, and in our application for the scholarship, we looked for a student who had demonstrated a strong commitment to volunteer work in the community and future plans to continue their commitment to betterment of the community. And I am very pleased to announce the recipient of the $600 Jefferson County Democratic Party Scholarship, and it is Clara Maria Kelly.
Good evening. My name is David Bell, and I'm with Hill Phoenix Specialty Products in Keosauqua. On behalf of Hill Phoenix Specialty in Keosauqua, plus all Hill Phoenix locations throughout the U.S., we're pleased to award this year's scholarship. It's a $2,000 per year, renewable for 4 years. It's based on academics, extracurricular activities, and several other things. It's eligible to be awarded to children, grandchildren of current employees. So this year's award goes to an individual moving out of the great state of Iowa to the great state of Texas. Going to go to a 4-year school where he's going to major in bull riding with a minor in mechanical engineering. Happy to award this year's scholarship to Mr. Dakota Knapp.
Good evening. My name is Sarah Cochran. I'm an attorney with Foss, Kiken, and Cochran, and I'm here to present 2 awards tonight. The first award that I have to present is a $500 scholarship entitled the Scott Jordan Memorial Scholarship, and this scholarship is given in memory of Scott Jordan, a lifelong resident of Fairfield who practiced law in his hometown for 50 years. Recipients must demonstrate high ideals, good citizenship, strong academics, and an active commitment to the Fairfield community. On behalf of my partners Craig Foss, Tim Kiken, Lucas Helling, and Vanessa Young, I would like to present the Scott Jordan Memorial Scholarship to Dakota Weber. The second award tonight is the Iowa State Bar Association and the Iowa State Bar Foundation American Citizenship Award. And this award is presented to a high school senior from Fairfield who demonstrates the most outstanding showing of the highest qualities of citizenship and understanding of the basic principles and fundamentals of the constitutional form of government of the United States of America. And this award comes with it used to be a bond, but it's something similar to a bond, a nice little medal, and our great thanks. And this year's award goes to Tracy Anderman.
Good evening. I'm Pat Burley with First National Bank. On behalf of the staff and board of directors of First National, I'd like to congratulate the entire class of 2015 on their achievements. I'm pleased tonight to be able to present 2 $1,000 scholarships. First National Bank scholarships are based on students achieving at least a 3-point grade point average and attending an Iowa college or university with an interest in business. This year, I would like to present the 2 $1,000 First National Bank scholarships to Zachary Smith and Sydney Adam. In addition to my duties at the bank, I'm also the chairman of the Rotary Scholarship Committee. And tonight we have a few scholarships to award as well. The first on your program is the Rotary Challenge Scholarship. This $1,500 scholarship is given to a graduating senior at Fairfield High School. The scholarship is unique in that the recipient of the scholarship is selected by the faculty and staff of Fairfield High School. The scholarship is awarded to a student who has been dealt a particularly tough hand during their high school years, but through it all has worked hard, maintained a good attitude, and persevered. This year's recipient of the Fairfield Rotary Challenge Scholarship is Kylie Roman. The William Stever Rotary Scholarships have been given by the Fairfield Rotary Club for the past 45 years in remembrance of Bill Stever. Bill Stever was known as Mr. Rotary, having joined the club in 1927. When the scholarship was started in 1970 by Dr. Larry Nash, Bill had served as secretary of the Fairfield Club for 29 years. In 1970, when the scholarship started, one $300 annual scholarship was awarded to a member of the Fairfield High School senior class who planned to enter college. As the Fairfield Rotary Club has evolved through the years, so has the scholarship. Today, three $1,500 William Stever Rotary Scholarships are awarded. The recipients of this year's scholarships are Narendra Martin, Ashley Nelson, and Dakota Nye.
Good evening. I'm Marty Gleason, and I'm here on behalf of the Fairfield Lions Club. Each year we give a graduating senior, one male, one female, a $500 non-renewable scholarship. Again, we want to emphasize a great point. They have to be in the top half of the class. They have to show some initiative in the spirit of volunteerism by being involved in lots of extracurricular as well as community activities. This year's Lions Club scholarship winners are Zach Smith and Tracy Anderman.
Hello, my name is Jessica Lead Malloy. I am presenting the Richard L. Lead Scholarship in memory of my father, who was a lifelong learner, educator, and music lover. This $2,000 scholarship is specifically directed to an FHS graduate who will attend a college or university of their choice, majoring in either English, foreign language, education, music, or the performing arts. This year's recipient has some of the same interests as my father, namely music, writing, and education. She was in choir for 2 years and participated in Troy Banner and Quill for 2 and 3 years respectively. Her other activities included tennis and bowling, and some noteworthy achievements are that she is a member of the National Honor Society and I believe was on honor roll and had perfect attendance for all 4 years at FHS. Congratulations to Megan Schelengowski. She is the 2015 recipient of the Richard L. Lead Memorial Scholarship, and she will be attending Indian Hills Community College, and she plans on having a degree and career in education.
Good evening. I'm Joe Carr, and Dr. Gleason and I are pleased to be here representing the Scholarship Committee and Board of Directors of the Greater Jefferson County Foundation. The Foundation serves residents of the county through two programs. In the fall of each year, grants are made to county organizations to fund a variety of projects. This year, that amount totaled over $90,000. In addition, the Foundation administers a scholarship program on behalf of many local donors. Tonight, we are pleased to be awarding almost $70,000 in scholarships to graduates of Fairfield High School. Congratulations to all seniors. And our first scholarship is the Harold and Kay Turner Scholarship. It was established by Barb Turner McMahon and Pat McMahon as a legacy to Barbara's parents. The Turners were educators, and Dr. Harold Turner was a longtime public school leader and professor. The Turner Scholarship is awarded to a current faculty member who is pursuing a master's or doctoral program. The recipient is determined by the McMahon family in consultation with the Fairfield Community School District Administration and a member of the Greater Jefferson County Foundation Scholarship Committee. The scholarship is for $5,000, and this year the recipient is Trevor Smith. Jim Lefty Leiden was a Fairfield resident and 30-year teacher in the Ottumwa School District. Jim's family established a scholarship designed to help any certified staff employee of the Fairfield Community School District pursue an advanced degree. The recipient is determined by the Greater Jefferson County Foundation Scholarship Committee, and the scholarship is for $900, and this year's recipient is Trevor Smith. The Phil Greiner Memorial Scholarship was started in 2009 by Virginia Greiner as a memorial to her son, Phil Greiner, who was killed tragically in a farm accident during high school. Phil was an outstanding young man. The scholarship is in the amount of $500 and is presented annually to 3 graduating seniors of Fairfield High School. This year's recipients are Tracy Anderman, Ashley Nelson, Cody Crack. The Everett and Ella Adrian Scholarship is awarded annually to Catholic parishioners of Pleasant Plain, Richland, and Fairfield. This year, each scholarship is $675, and the recipient from St. Mary's is Sydney Ann. With support from the Stars and Stripes Wrestling Club, the Robert Wiseman Memorial was established by Anna Wiseman in memory of her husband. It goes to students who have participated in wrestling during high school and have shown an interest in community service. The amount of the scholarship is $650. There were many deserving applicants this year. Would Bryce Lunsford please come forward to accept this scholarship? Jack and Ruth Sellers were longtime Fairfield residents. Jack was an executive with the Dexter Company, and Ruth was a legal secretary for Scott Jordan in what is now Foss, Kiken, and Cochran Law Firm. We need to update this. That's not complete. The Jack Sellers Career Technical Scholarship consists of 2 $2,500 scholarships to be awarded to Fairfield graduates pursuing careers in industrial maintenance, business finance, or health occupations. The Ruth Sellers Scholarship is one $5,000 open scholarship. These scholarship recipients are selected by the Greater Jefferson County Foundation Scholarship Committee. The Jack Sellers Scholarship is awarded to Mackenzie McClure and Trent Taglar. The Ruth Sellers Scholarship is awarded to Ashley Nelson. medical scholarship is an ongoing commitment to a Fairfield High School graduate who has shown an interest in the field of medicine or health occupations. It was established through an anonymous gift to the Greater Jefferson County Foundation by a longtime local resident. The recipient is selected by a committee of FHS faculty. This gift provides a $500 scholarship, and the recipient is Alexis Ring. Sherry Champ was a nurse at the Jefferson County Hospital for over 25 years and was an FHS graduate. In her memory, Sherry's family established an ongoing scholarship for a senior going into the field of general or veterinary medicine. This recipient is selected by a committee of FHS faculty. The Sherry A. Champ Memorial Scholarship is in the amount of $550. Would Drew Grunwald please come forward to receive this year's award? We now have the Mary Witkowski Memorial Scholarship. Ms. Witkowski taught junior high math from 1949 to 1971. The scholarships are to be used in a math-related field and are in the amount of $500 each. This year's recipients are selected by the Greater Jefferson County Foundation Scholarship Committee, and the recipients are Ian Gottschall and Sierra Simmons. The Pete and Fern Crafton Scholarship is an open scholarship. Pete and Fern Crafton are both lifelong residents of Jefferson County. One of their favorite pastimes was to watch our community's young people participate in events throughout their school career. They value sincerity, dedication, strong work ethic, and lifelong learning. This recipient is selected by the Greater Jefferson County Foundation Scholarship Committee. This $1,000 scholarship has been established so students can continue to receive an education in their chosen field. This year, the award goes to Leonor Gonzalez. Next is the Leo and Marion Nady Memorial Scholarship. Their children give this scholarship in their memory. Mr. and Mrs. Nady were lifelong residents of Jefferson County. For many years, they owned and operated a farm adjacent to Fairfield. Both were active church members and were interested in antique furniture and music. The scholarship is to be used in the fields of agriculture or business. This recipient is selected by the Greater Jefferson County Foundation Scholarship Committee. It is in the amount of $550 and goes to Cody Kraft.
Our next scholarship to award is the Grace E. Roberts Memorial Scholarship. Grace Roberts graduated from FHS in 1927 at St. Joseph Hospital School of Nursing in Ottumwa, Iowa in 1930. She worked as a nurse in various hospitals from the early 30s until her retirement in 1971. Mrs. Roberts continued to support the medical profession by volunteering at the Bargain Box for many years. This recipient is selected by a faculty committee of FHS. This $500 scholarship is awarded to an individual who wants to pursue a career in the field of nursing, and it goes to Harley Novak. The Nellie Neff Memorial Scholarship is given by her husband, the late Julius C. Neff. Mrs. Neff was a physical education instructor in the Cleveland, Ohio public schools for 14 years. She was actively involved in the Western Reserve chapter of the Herb Society of America. Mrs. Neff's son, David Neff, of Fairfield. This scholarship assists students going into the fields of physical education, horticulture, or biology. This recipient is selected by a faculty committee at FHS and in the amount of $800 and goes to Emma Lemlin. To honor a former resident of Fairfield, a friend established the Carlina Dub Toma Scholarship. Dub was born and raised here, graduating from FHS in 1936 and from Parsons College in 1940. She was a high school math teacher on the East and West Coasts prior to returning to Fairfield to create the Gamreth and Toma Insurance Agency in 1947. In 1970, she sold her interest in the agency and moved to Portland, Oregon. The scholarship goes to students with a commitment to community service and strong math skills who will attend a four-year college to pursue a career in math or a related field. There are two scholarships in the amount of $1,400 each, and the recipients are Ian Gottshaw and Sierra Simmons. The next scholarship is the Fairfield High School Alumni Scholarship. This scholarship is to assist a graduating senior in meeting financial needs as they pursue higher education. Many FHS alumni and friends have and are contributing to this fund. The scholarship is presented annually based on need, citizenship, and academic standing. It is an open scholarship, not limited to any one discipline. This recipient is selected by a faculty committee of FHS, and this year's scholarship is in the amount of $1,350 and goes to Leonora Gonzalez. The Hazel Scoville Samuelson Memorial Scholarship is to be used in the field of teaching. Mrs. Samuelson, who had a great interest in young people, was a longtime employee of the Jefferson County Superintendent's Office. This recipient is selected by the Greater Jefferson County Foundation, and the scholarship is in the amount of $1,100, and this year it goes to Megan Shelengoski. The Toma Williamson Education Scholarship was established to honor Reverend Sam and Helen Brammer Williamson and Leo and Barbara Toma and their descendants' commitment to education and community involvement. Reverend Williamson was the minister at the First Christian Church from the 1920s to the 1950s. Leo Toma was a practicing attorney in Fairfield during the same time. These two gentlemen and their wives took great pride in their community. The recipient must be a graduating senior of Fairfield High School who shows the ability to succeed at the college level and demonstrates commitment to community involvement. The recipients are selected by a committee of faculty at FHS. This year, there are two recipients of a $1,000 scholarship. They are Drew Grunwald and Tracy Anthony. John Jackson is a longtime businessman in Jefferson County who enjoys instrumental music. He was a member of the 34th National Guard Band for 50 years and has played in many dance bands over the years. He has established a scholarship to help a current FHS graduate to major in instrumental music or participate in band at the college level. This recipient is selected by a committee of FHS faculty. This scholarship is for $5,000 and goes to Clara Kelly. Scott Jordan was a lifelong resident of Fairfield. He was a second-generation attorney and civic leader. His family was instrumental in the development of Fairfield over the last 150 years. Scott felt there was nothing more important than receiving a quality education once a student graduated from high school. Scott felt scholarships should be made available to students who excelled in attitude, motivation, and demonstrated ability to succeed. This recipient is selected by the Greater Jefferson County Foundation Scholarship Committee. The recipient of this $5,000 scholarship is Narendra Martin. Roman Jivak was a lifelong resident and farmer, and his wife Evelyn taught elementary school for many years in the Fairfield schools. They raised a large family and were very active in the community and in the schools. The Jivaks wanted to leave a legacy to the students of the Fairfield School District and established a $500 scholarship for students going into education or a medical field. This year, the Roman and Evelyn Jivak Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Sydney Adam. The Jefferson County Pork Producers Scholarship is for any student in Jefferson County whose parents or they themselves are a current pork producer member. This award of $1,000 is to be applied toward the recipient's expenses at the college, university, community college, or technical school outside of Jefferson County. This recipient is selected by the Jefferson County Pork Producers, and this year's winner is Jolie Burkhardt. We've got a few more to go, and our next presenter is Dave Eastman.
Thank you, Marty. Good evening. My name is David Eastburn. I am the chairman of Iowa State Bank and Trust. I'm here tonight representing the Greater Jefferson County Foundation and the Ralph A. Perry Scholarship Trust in order to present the Ralph A. Perry Scholarship to 6 students in the class of 2015. The Ralph A. Perry Scholarship is named in honor the memory of Ralph Perry, who instituted this award following the death of his wife and his only daughter. Since he had no surviving relatives or children, Ralph chose to adopt the young people of Fairfield High School. Mr. Perry was born in Old Wine, Iowa in 1918, where he was also reared and finished high school. He served honorably in the U.S. Army in World War II, and following his discharge, he worked in the men's clothing retail trade in the Iowa City area. In 1952, Ralph moved with his family to Fairfield, and in 1953 established the Perry Clothing Store. Perry Clothing was a very successful business and was a fixture on the west side of the square until Mr. Perry sold it in 1983. As a matter of fact, most young men of my generation purchased their first suits at Perry Clothing, as well as rented our prom tuxedos from Ralph's store. Ralph Perry was a great civic leader and a promoter of Fairfield. He was a founding member of the Fairfield Economic Development Association, was an active participant in the Fairfield Area Chamber of Commerce, the VFW, the American Legion, the Elks Lodge, the Fairfield Golf and Country Club, and the Presbyterian Church. He was also a respected director on the board of the Iowa State Bank and Trust Company. On his death in 2001, Ralph Perry's estate established a trust which annually provides 6 $5,000 one-year post-high school educational scholarships to deserving graduates of Fairfield High School. As I read the names of the 6 winners of this year's Ralph A. Perry Scholarship, I would ask them to come to the stage and remain until all have been recognized. Please hold your applause until all have received their awards. First winner of the Ralph A. Perry Scholarship tonight is Zachary Smith. Come on up, get your award. The next recipient is Alexis Ring. The next recipient of the Ralph A. Perry Scholarship Trust is Dakota Nye. The next recipient is Narinda Martin. The next recipient is Tracy Anderman. And the final recipient is Harley Cook. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the recipients of the Ralph A. Perry Scholarship from the class of 2015.
Hello, my name is Aaron Becker, Fairfield High School principal. The first award I have to present tonight is for the Governor's Scholarship Recognition Program. On April 26th, the top academic seniors in the state were honored at the Governor's Scholarship Recognition Program, which is sponsored by the Iowa High School Athletic Association and Iowa Farm Bureau. The honored seniors were selected by their high schools as their highest academic achievers. In addition to being recognized as the state's highest academic achievers, over 99% of this group participates in school activities, with over 85% participating in at least one athletic competition. The 2015 recipient of the Governor's Scholarship Recognition Program from Fairfield High School is Alexis Ring. And the second award I have tonight is the Bernie Sagow Award. Bernie Sagow enjoyed great success as a teacher, coach, principal, businessman, public speaker, and for more than 38 years was the executive secretary of the Iowa High School Athletic Association. The Board of Controls of the Iowa High School Athletic Association in 1989 established the Bernie Sagow Award. This coveted award honors an outstanding citizen, athlete in every one of the high schools in the state of Iowa. It is presented to the graduating student who best exemplifies a patriotic spirit with strong religious and moral convictions, living and professing the qualities of honesty, integrity, and sportsmanship, believing that both games and life should be conducted by the rules. This year's Bernie Sagow Award winner is Alexis Ring. I wanted it to be a surprise. In closing, I would like to thank all the community members for all of your generosity to our graduating seniors. Your efforts and support will definitely make our seniors' dreams that much more attainable. I also want to thank Margaret Kelly for her outstanding efforts in organizing this event for us, for our seniors. And I also would like to thank Mark Epperson and Marcy Dunlap for their support in helping making it happen. We definitely could not have done it without all of you. I would like to take one last time to thank and congratulate our seniors. So let's give them one more round of applause here. And I thank all of you, parents, community members, for coming tonight. Have a good rest of the evening.